Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am CasualGeekyGaming and you can call me Casual. And this is my Outer Worlds Let's Play episode number 13. And in the last episode we pretty much killed Edgewater, came back to the Botanical Gardens, got our rewards, wrapped up all the side quests, and in this episode we will go put the Power Regular into our ship and see where it takes us. So if you're a geek to see where it takes us with me, scroll down, click like, click subscribe, leave me a comment, make sure you watch the video all the way through until the end so you get the full experience that I'm trying to bring to you. With that being said, let's hop right on into it. Let's do this. I'm in. Stranger in a strange land. Well, let's roll. Let's roll, Daddy-O. No. Well, let's. I'm excited. I'm probably gonna have to do a second playthrough to choose some of the different decisions. Like, I've only watched one Let's Play on this from Mr. Mental Fox, who's one of my favorite underappreciated. I don't know if underappreciated is the right word. He's one of my favorite ones. He only has like 50,000 subscribers as opposed to like the Rad Brad. As opposed to like the Rad Brad with his millions. So he's one of the most underappreciated, I guess I'll still go with that word, YouTubers out there. And he also saved the Botanical Gardens for similar reasons I did. So I'm probably going to have to do a replay of this to try to do some different decision making to see what happens. To do some different decision making to see what happens, because I think that'd be. Ooh. Nope.
Okay, gone quiet.
That does not look good. That does not look good. So what I haven't decided yet if I would play this on my own, or if I would play it for the channel to be able to, or I might play it for my Twitch, I'm not sure. If you have an opinion, post it in the comments below. I can do the replay on the channel, or on the Twitch, or maybe live on YouTube, I'm not sure. If you have an opinion about how I replay it, feel free to post it in the comments, and yeah. Feel free to post it in the comments, and I will take it under advisement. No promises, but I will take it under advisement. And there we are, the unreliable. Boom. Probably going to that space station, right? Because that's the only one I remember them. I forget what they called it. The Gravitas? That's probably not it. It's the colony ship that they converted into a space station. It is a cool looking ship. I'm glad it's mine. Boom. Look at that fog. That's neat.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
You never been on it? That's...
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah, Reed'll care. You just met me.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them. and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won it.
Alright, well, you really want Edgewater that badly?
Not much of an Edgewater left to go back to.
No.
My whole life's been small. I realized that when you walked into town. I've been seeing the same faces every day, the same sky, the same stars. Then I saw this ship. This gorgeous, stately lady with her eyes turned skyward, and I made up my mind to come along with you.
Well, I'm glad to have you along. Pick your cabin.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Captain Hawthorne. Well, let's go, Pravati. Home sweet home. Hey!
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
You don't have to be a jerk about it. Hey, Parvati! Where'd you go? Hey, put this regulator in. Alright, fine, be that.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
You're welcome.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Nope. Turns out I do.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Well, I'll be back. Come on, Parvati. Let's go do this. Up the ladders. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's awesome. She's whirring and purring. Come here, Parvati. Get in there. Go do engine things. What kind of engineer are you? Go do engine things, turd. Ooh, a workbench. That must be Ada's camera. Alright.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Well, I've installed the power regulator.
Systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Well, let's get out of here then. Here we go. Please do make sure your tray tables and seat backs are in their upright and locked position. Thank you for flying Unreliable Air. Boom. Is a crime and affects
I have
reputation.
received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Groundbreaker. Fine, I'll go have a... Why do I need a nav key? Slow down. Hold on.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kalkelly.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys. Right, the Black Marketeer. Well, let's...
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
Fine, I'll go have a word about... I'll have a...
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use. Oh, let's probably ask what it is.
I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
This thing has limitations?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath. Science, that's how.
Alright.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
I got it. Let's go. You? Yeah, you. Oh, hey, that's probably... Well, where? Oh, there's Phineas's lab. There's Monarch. Are we on Monarch? Oh, no, we're on Terra 2. Because that's probably the ship, yeah? Well, let's go to the Groundbreaker, I guess.
We've arrived
Welcome to the system map. Boom.
at the Groundbreaker.
Alright. Well, let's,
Can we talk?
Ooh. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hello. How are you?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
I thought you said you could...
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Are you asking to leave?
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sure, we can,
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
You...
Did you want to talk about something else?
Not really. Oh, hey, no. Alright, well, there's that. This is the airlock, right? Let's roll. Let's go out to Happy Bud over here. Ooh, select up to 2 companions. Boom. Well, let's go. I'm excited. Excited. Bam. Oh, this is so cool. Hello, Vicar. Where's Parvati? Oh, hello, Parvati. How are you? Well, hello, Jane.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
I'm in space.
I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Oh, man.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking salt tuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens.
Yeah.
Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Relax, man.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Good. Go
Whatever
space
you heard.
yourself, man.
It's all true.
Um...
I had this foreman, right?
Yep.
Guy never liked me. Always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a spacer's chosen man, though. So when the chosen beat my rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Yeah, boy. And that's when you resolve.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Yep, that happens. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do.
Cool deal, man.
Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain
Boom.
of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
No problem, bud. No problem. You in a hurry to be somewhere else?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss.
Hey, see ya, guy. I like you. I like you. Yeah. What's this? Oh, oh. This is all stealing. Boop. And you're mine. There we go. Hello, how are you? Spacer's Choice. Well, let's, Hello, Mardette. How are you? This is so cool. Oh. Alright. Ah, that stung a bit. But not that bad, actually. I'll take it. Ooh. I forget sometimes that I'm just out in the open.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Who? You? Captain?
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Excellent.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Well, how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
What?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
What's her shipment, man?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, you can go space yourself, jerk. Oh.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What kind of do
Are
they
you
do?
pulling my leg?
No. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony.
Something
Well,
like that.
I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
Well, the board runs most of the system.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Well, how does the,
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Fair enough.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it, bud.
Glad to help.
Well,
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
I'm looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
How about something long
If you're
term?
thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
That's all I needed to know about work,
right.
man. Oh, there's a lot here. Well,
You noticed, huh?
a bit. I'm sharp like
What can I
that.
say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Well, I'm glad.
Are you
No.
sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
Yeah. Sounds complicated, actually.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Well, what can you tell me about this Udom Bedford
He's
fella?
friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Well, I'm looking for this lady named Gladys.
Thanks. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it, friend.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Well, I'll see you around,
Be
friend.
seeing you.
Alright, so that's probably the end of this episode. I'm going to go back in the Groundbreaker for it because I want to get the how do I get there? Hey, you lady, put this bridge down.
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Well, can't you get this cleared up for
I'd
me?
surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade.
Doesn't it seem hot in here to
I
you?
ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long we all roast alive. No offense, Miss Elson, I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor.
Don't you touch my ship.
Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you?
She's a good ship, ma'am. Mostly doesn't act up at all.
Happy to hear it.
I'm off.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
Thank you. Oh, here's the impound notice. This notice has been posted to inform the captain and crew of the Unreliable that it has been impounded by Groundbreaker Security and Customs on behalf of Halcyon Holding Corporation. Any inquiries related to this vessel and status should be made to 1 Udom Bedford in Halcyon office found on the promenade. Alright. So, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. This is the point of the episode when I just wanted to say thank you. I know you could have spent your time doing anything you wanted, and you decided to spend it with me. So if you made it with me this far, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you're geeked about it too, scroll down, click like, click subscribe, leave me a comment, and make sure you come back for the next exciting episode of... what are we playing? The Outer Worlds. And with that, I am out. See ya!